Hello everybody, hope all of you are doing wonderful. As of now, I have given multiple interviews and I thought why not share the experience with you. So some of the things I learned while giving interviews, I will share the experience with you. For example, this one I already shared in a short that your concept on join should be very clear. Inner join, left join, right join, outer join. What happens when one is twice here and then one is multiple time in the next table? What happens with all the joins? What happens if there is a null in one of the table? See, when there is a null in left table and you do left join, nulls from the left will come, but when you do inner join, nulls will be dropped. You have to understand this is a very basic concept, but yeah, you gotta understand this. Other than this, I learned that a lot of interviewer asks about executor design, cluster design, all these questions are very important. So you should be very well aware about cluster, executor, memory, what all this. Basically, while you work with Databricks, you should be aware about this, right? How nodes are created, what is shared nodes, how to calculate executor memory. These are very important questions. What is the partition size? What is the number of parallelisms? All this should be very clear. Other than that, you can work on other than that, if you are a data engineer with Azure experience, a lot of recruiter is looking for Unity catalog. Brush it up, it's very important. Other than that, I will keep jumping here and there. Other than that, if your interview goes well, you might be given a leadership role interview. So you should be aware about all the scenarios, how to manage those scenarios, everything. How to manage your junior, how to make sure the work is done properly, how to make sure you get what the methodology, leave it. Whether you are following agile methodology or something else, this should be clear. Sprint, session, all this should be clear, right? This is also clear if you're going for a senior position. Other than that, in SQL, they ask about CTE a lot. One question, get it inside your mind. This is very common. I cannot put emphasis on how many times I've been asked this question. You will be asked for sure to find the person with the highest salary in each department or something related. So this window function, brush it up, get it inside your brain. Dense rank, row number, all this should be very, very clear. Other than that, inner join should be very, very clear. Other than that, CTE should be very, very clear. This should be very clear. Other than that, they ask about if you learn SQL, you will be good with PySpark, I guess, right? In PySpark, they ask about a lot of optimization techniques, and they are not just looking for verbally memorize optimization technique. They are looking for something you can do which is different than a thinking machine available today. So yeah, that takes time, right? They will ask you in failure what will you do. So you should be able to tell them that I will go into Spark UI and I will see what happens, all these things, right? These are the basics. Other than that, let me recall my memory. Other than that, yeah, a lot of people think they have learned SAS and it's useless, but it's not the case. A lot of recruiter out there are looking for SAS. Other than that, people are absolutely not aware like how bad they are at Python when they think they are good. Python has a lot of things. I understood a lot of things. In one of my interview, I learned a few things, like you should be aware about what is decorator. You should be aware about those if main equal to file, and then you are importing one file into other file, and then you run the file, what happens, all these concepts will be very, very clear. Other than that, you should be in SQL. Yeah, some recruiter asks very advanced questions, but yeah, basic I would say like self join or CT. I will never ask any question on recursive CTs, to be honest, but if you have those things, that is also an edge. But yeah, this top rank one, get inside of brain. I cannot put emphasis. This is asked every time. I get very bored solving it. whatever the other question they were asking in SQL. Yeah, sometimes they ask you, na? They will ask you monthly wise how many new customer came. This is also a very common question. So you should be able to solve it, right? Make sure you have concept related to date functions very clear in SQL, right? Date, diff, and things like that. Okay, I think it's up for this video. I'll try to make another video. Hope this helps you.